John, one of the things that struck me as I've watched this Jody Wilson-Raybould matter unfold in Ottawa is how rarely it is to see a member of the government come out and actively speak against that government and its leader.
It happens very, very infrequently, even here in Nova Scotia.
Right, and there are at least a couple of reasons for that, and let's be honest, one of them is self-interest. MLAs, MPs, they want to get into cabinet, they have various constituency issues they want dealt with, and they need the support of the leader, i.e. the Premier or the Prime Minister, to make that happen. But let's also not forget that here in Canada, we don't elect Prime Ministers, we don't elect Premiers, we certainly don't elect the people who work in their offices. And so MLAs and MPs, if something is happening at the leadership level within that office that they don't like, they do have the ability, albeit it's rarely used, to rise up and push back against that and potentially even cost the leader his or her job.
I had to go back through the mists of time and make a list of the kinds of, let's call them rogue decisions made by either cabinet ministers or backbenchers. You think of Andrew Younger, who used parliamentary privilege to avoid testifying at a trial.
Which didn't go well.
No, and then he ended up secretly recording conversations with the Premier's chief of staff. That didn't go well for him either. And then we have backbenchers, a couple of names you may not remember, John Kerry, Cecil O'Donnell, voting against the Ham government when it extended same-sex benefits, or common law benefits same-sex couples back in 2001. Mr. O'Donnell then voted against back-to-work legislation back in Bill 68, again 2001. Kevin DeVoe, New Democrat MLA who ran for the party briefly, voted against the NDP in his caucus when the government wanted to extend a tax break to a refinery in his constituency. And then Alfie MacLeod, who really blew up a timeline that the Premier's office had given reporters related to Ernie Fage and his mishap on the road. It takes a lot of political courage, or simply somebody who's so frustrated that they're willing to put their neck on the line. So we're not likely to see it very often into the future.